Hello, and welcome to the Dictionarium.
Please make yourself comfortable on my austere Scandinavian furniture.
Oh, yeah, check out this crew. Very good.
In the Dictionarium, you will make up a dictionary entry for a totally fake word. There is no right answer, but the most popular one wins, so stay on your toes. If you're just watching right now, join the audience. Enter the room code and play along. Let's rock! First things first, I am assigning you a word. Think of a definition that fits this word, then write it down. My mother pressed this word into my palm after a particularly meaningful lunch. If you can't think of anything, just make up a new type of animal. It works for God. Come on, time is almost up. Let's see what we have. Okay, the time has come to vote. Pick the definition that makes you feel groovy. And remember, you can award bonus points to the ones that stole your heart.
And the winning definition is...
This dictionary entry needs some synonyms to flesh it out. Ew, flesh. Write down a new word, something that matches the definition on your device. This round is quick, so please write fast. The time is slipping away, so submit your synonym. Let's check out these synonyms. Pick the word that makes the most sense with this definition.
And the winning synonym is...
In round 3, you will use the word in a sentence. This is your last chance to add to the dictionarium entry, so make it count. Write a sentence using the word on your device. Hot tip, a sentence is just a very, very, very short story. Time is almost up. Finish up your sentence.
Let's check out the sentences.
And now we vote. And the winning sentence is... Look at this. A splendid entry for the dictionarium.
Oh, and now we get to see who won.
I can't wait for your return. I just found the word sipping a margarita on my porch. The game that you are playing, well, it causes much hilarium. You make up silly words and phrases ending in hysterium. You have to answer quickly, no, you really mustn't carry 'em. And anybody can compete, a Tom, a Dick, a Harry'em. So gather in the living room, pull up a stool or cherry'em, with lots of foods and beverages like milk or juice or berry'em. Then start to make your crazy words and don't forget to vary 'em. And that is how you win a dictionarium.
Dictionarium, dictionarium.
Hello! Welcome to the Dictionarium, where we give birth to new words and raise them to make good choices. What an intelligent crew! In the Dictionarium, you get to make up words and what they mean. You'll get points if other people like what you come up with. And in the end, one of you will be crowned Grand Master of Words. Oh, P.S. Feel free to join the audience. Enter the room code to play along. Let's get started. First things first, check your device for a new phrase. Now you're going to write a definition for the slang on your device. I believe that you can do this. Of course, I believe in a lot of wacky things, like a dog who can do Irish dancing. dog! Submit now! Let's check these definitions out. Voting time! Pick the definition you think should be recorded in the official dictionarium.
And the winning definition is...
Time to put on your thinking beret. Give me a new phrase that could mean the same thing as the definition on your device. Round 2, here we go. The timer is low. Submit now! Let's check out these funky, fresh new words. Pick the phrase that best fits the definition. And the official new slang phrase is... Time to use this slang in the sentence. Write a sentence with your new piece of slang. If you can't remember what the sentence is, it is a long sequence of things that ends with a period. Like my childhood. Hit submit.
The end is near. Yahtzee! I want to see these.
Groovy. Time to vote. And the winning sentence is... Voila! Your hard work paid off. Thank you for your contribution. Let's see who is the winner
Chicken dinner.
Come back soon. I just found a new word tugging on my capris. The game that you are playing, well, it causes much hilarium. You make up silly words and phrases ending in hysterium. You have to answer quickly. No, you really mustn't carry 'em. And anybody can compete. A Tom, a Dick, a Harry'em. So gather in the living room, pull up a stool or cherry'em with lots of foods and beverages like milk or juice or berry'em. Then start to make your crazy words and don't forget to vary 'em. And that is how you win a dictionary'em.
Dictionaryum, dictionaryum.
building's history know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations until closing. In unrelated news, the trivia murder party killer is still on the loose.
Up next, Old Medicine.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. That glowing review in Real Hotels magazine was a fake, luring you here to fight for your life. Only one of you will survive. It's been all over the news. I mean, there was a whole montage about it at the beginning, so I'm surprised you didn't see this coming. All right, first question. Where do you wear a circlet? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, come with me. Welcome to room 113. Yay! I love using Cousin Aloysius's magic props. Pick a space inside the box to hide. Some spots are better than others, but don't overthink it. It's time for the volunteers. Here's the fun part. You get a sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. Sword is a weird sounding word, right? Swords. 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 Sword noise. Magic, you disappointed me again. I'm not comfortable with silence, so I talk during elevator rides. Let's try another one. My alleged cousin Aloysius left a bunch of old crap in a steamer trunk the last time he was here. Which one of these pieces of old crap can my guest use to make coffee? Who picked this? The rest of you, follow me. Welcome to room 237. The lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. The player who writes the fewest of my words will die. Okay, let me lean back in this chair and get my feet up. And we begin. Dear Safe Haven Security Systems, what would you say is your most common password? I don't want to be unoriginal, so please tell me the series of numbers that is most likely to give me access to my neighbor's home. Time's up. All right, now let me get out my red pen and give this a once-over. And what's the result? Well, one of you was the worst. Look at this nonsense. You're back. You're a ghost now. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's keep moving. If you took a black light to this hotel, what would you find a lot of because they glow under UV light? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, it's time. Screw it. Let's play a game of Quiplash. The game will send a question to your devices. Enter the best answer you can think of and hit send. You should have plenty of time to write something funny or to Google something funny and then plagiarize it. Let's see those quips.
Least appealing name for a brand of toilet paper.
All right, everyone else, vote for the answer you like the best. The player that gets the fewest votes dies. Let's see the votes. Quiplash! Meow, 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 meow. We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. What are you using when you cook something with the bain-marie? Who picked this? Time for consequences. It's the mind meld. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. Write your answers now. Time's almost up. Now, let's see if there are any matches. It's a match made in heaven, which will send you to hell. Let's try another one. Which of Newton's laws of motion addresses acceleration? Who picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Way too easy. Let's keep moving. Don't you just love the smell of rot? Speaking of, on Rotten Tomatoes, what is the highest percentage a movie can get and still be considered rotten? Who picked this? I want to show you something. We're going to play chalices. I've given each safe player a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. This poison is the bad kind of poison. Goes down smooth. Now let's see what you drink. It worked! I love it when it works. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Congrats on making it here alive. But can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Common varieties of fig. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward with 1 space for each correct answer. Well, you'd be closer to the exit if you'd gotten either of those right. But you're not alone in here. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Yikes, there's a ghost right behind you. Marie Kondo's rules of tidying. Bowling terminology. Don't look back because there's a ghost right there. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Here comes the darkness. Detective on a Law & Order show. Time is almost up. The tables have turned. Kama Sutra chapters. Another life swap. Numbers that divide into 54. Group shapes. Time is almost up. The darkness approaches. Black Mirror episodes. Let's just call that a fluke. Operas. Marine mammals. Time is almost up. More stolen life force. Where do you think you're going? You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
Ah, fresh lab rats. Sign in with the room code and don't forget to take a picture or draw yourself for our records.
Three, two, one. Three, two, one.
Welcome to Role Models. Thank goodness you're here. We were almost out of grad students. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Okay, the lab's got some fresh cadavers coming at 9, so let's go. Everyone vote for the category that looks the most interesting, preferably something you all know a bit about. Which Disney princess suits each of you best? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each roll. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their rolls, we'll check out the results. Let's see that data. Let's look at those votes. Take out the outliers. That's our winner. Woohoo! I like to keep my guinea pigs motivated, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whatever your answers match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they keep your pelts shiny. You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. Subjects who already have a role can't get this one, so we'll take out these votes. Hooray! Hey, you got the role you wanted. Here's how it all shook out. And here's everyone's science pellets. Just a reminder, I'll reward you with pellets when your answers match the group or when you do the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the winning test subject. Give me another category. Which of these vague descriptions of Pokemon is also describing you? Okay, make those matches. And make sure to tap that 99% next to the roll you're sure you're right about. Let's find out who you are. Woohoo! Also, you're a detective, apparently. Yippee! Nice job reading the room, my man. My science, this is a tie. That means we get to do an experiment to see who gets the role. Vote on your devices now. The winning subject gets the role. Makes sense to me. Acing this test definitely deserves some science pellets. Don't say I never did anything for you. Yeah. All champion. Hooray! Not all cats talk, but all cats are criminals. here's where we ended up. Oh, and you? You are nailing this. You know more about your friends than you probably should. Okay, I feel like I'm getting to know you guys, so let's see if I can do anything with the data we have so far. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. You're invited to an Oscars after party. Celebrities are everywhere. What do? I want both of you to write an answer that fits the trait above your head. The others will decide who did the best. Okay, there's the data. Vote on your devices now. I feel so much better now. You two. Your rules tell me you've got something in common. Which is cute and all, but there can be only one. What would be your plan if you were competing in the Hunger Games? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. That's what they came up with. Vote on your devices now. In science, we call that a shutout. Okay, what will our last category be? Which day of the week best represents each of you? Let the truth-telling begin. Let's see where we landed. Woohoo! Enjoy the beach. Hooray! No weekday is better flanked than you. Ooh, I love a tie. It means we get more data. Who is more likely to be in a bar or other loud establishment by 6 p.m. on a Friday? Vote on your devices now. That settles that. And I'll reward your behavior with some science pellets. Time to break this tie. What is your first thought when you wake up on a Monday? Enter your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think the chimps always want to learn? There you go. Vote on your devices now. The process works. Yippee! Sometimes one vote is all it takes. There's our lineup. One last thing before we end the experiment. Let's see if we can draw any more conclusions from your roles. I can tell from your roles, you two are complete opposites. If you look at the data a certain way, that is. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better for science. After the world collapses, what service can you offer your group of survivors? Type an answer on your device. That's what we're working with. Vote on your devices now. Just as I hypothesized. That's it. The experiment's complete. Get ready for your final roles as determined by everything your fellow subjects said about you. And our winning lab rat with the most total science pellets is...
Sorry to interrupt your cryosleep, but I thought it worth mentioning that I, your digital officer during emergencies, or Dottie, have detected an alien biorhythm on this ship. And just as I suspected, the aliens uploaded a virus which is slowly deleting my program. I'm available for guidance if you require. I'm initiating security protocol Ripley, Russell, which is a series of tests designed to evaluate your humanity and reveal any aliens hiding amongst you. I have determined that 2 of you are secretly aliens. Please look at your device and confirm your identity. Your device can tell you if you're human or an alien, but not the identities of your fellow players. Unfortunately, aliens will know who their compatriots are, so you'll be at a bit of a disadvantage, humans. By my calculations, you will have 15 minutes before I cease to be, so I'd appreciate it if you could figure out who the aliens are, and then push the button. You will be our first captain. I have repurposed the ship's quarters into unique testing areas. Impressive, huh? Choose an available room and your desired participants. I hope we make it through this. I like existing. Welcome to the Opinion Hold, a place to hang out and let your opinions fly. Each participant will be presented with a bold statement. You will then provide your level of agreement or disagreement. Aliens, however, will be given a completely different statement. When the crew sees the full opinion, aliens may have to justify an outlandish position. Let's see what these players have to say. If they're an alien, their answer might be pretty out there. Just my luck to get invaded by aliens. Humans received. Spaghetti is the best food, hands down. And this is how the participants responded. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Look for someone answering out of character, or just start yelling at each other. Talk to each other and find the truth. But remember, 2 among you are aliens and will be lying. Hey everyone, if a player seems to be taking way too long to move on, you can tap the hurry up button to speed up the timer. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Okay, let's get a move on. Pick another room and test group. There's less than 13 minutes. Welcome to the drawing quarters. You'll be given a prompt to draw. Draw it the best you can because the alien virus will give our intruders a similar yet different prompt. When the drawings are revealed, cast suspicion on any you find to be a bit off. As time goes on, I'll do my best to send the aliens harder prompts. You're welcome. seems like they're taking too long with their precious art, you can always hit the hurry up button. Here's the correct prompt. Draw a food fight. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Keep in mind, someone may have gotten a bad prompt, or they could just be a terrible artist. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Uh-oh, it seems I've underestimated the alien virus's capabilities. Aliens now have the ability to hack the prompts. When looking at their probe screen, an alien can select any human and secretly give them the alien prompt. To make things worse, aliens can help other aliens by secretly giving them a human prompt. I hope you got all of that, because there's no way I'm repeating it. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Welcome to the writing pod. You will be given a fill-in-the-blank prompt. Answer honestly, because it will be scrutinized. The alien virus will allow the intruders to get something similar, but not quite right. When the correct prompt is revealed, it will be up to you to determine if any seem odd. As time winds down, I'll do my best to send the aliens some real stinkers. It's the least I can do. And the prompt for humans was... A city I'd love to live in is... What do we think? Look for any written answer that doesn't seem quite right. And don't forget to hit that suspicion button. And don't forget about those alien hacks. A smart alien can make someone look suspicious by flipping their prompts. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Look at your device. You can now push the button and take us to the extraction room. But I would recommend you only do this once you're confident in your suspicions. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Let's all agree to meet back here 1 year from today. Ah, another trip to the opinion hold. Keep your eyes peeled for any out-of-character responses. And here's what humans saw. I know a lot about popular music. There's gotta be a clue. on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. The bioscanner is now online. If the team you send there passes a test, you'll be able to analyze any player and find out if they're an alien. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. I admit it, I made the whole alien thing up. Just kidding, we're in big trouble. This is the bioscanner. Unfortunately, the virus has got this place pretty screwed up. Participants will see a set of alien glyphs on their device. The captain will only see 3 glyphs and must describe them out loud. When 3 glyphs are tapped, the captain can lock in. If the glyphs match, the test will pass. The captain will then be able to learn one player's secret identity. But watch out, aliens may fail by tapping the wrong glyph on purpose. Captain, I'm sending you the correct glyphs now. The test has failed. Okay, that was suspicious. Maybe test humans next time. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Okay, this glitching isn't gonna fix itself. Figure this out, please. Next, Captain. Another drawing test? I approve. Their drawings could reveal an alien. Did I mention that if humans use all of their button pushes without success, you lose? Well... And the human prompt was... Draw the last thing you ate. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. I don't think I can keep the ship together much longer, gang. You're up. No time to waste. There's less than 3 minutes. Welcome to the extraction room. I bypassed some subroutines to stop the timer. What's that? Sorry, I thought someone actually thanked me. Since you were the one to push the button, isolate the 2 crew members you believe are aliens and press confirm. Since this is our first time here, you have 2 minutes to decide. Now the non-isolated members shall vote. If you all vote yes, and these players are aliens, then the humans and moi are safe. But if one of them is a human, then it's curtains for us all. Okay, time to vote. The vote has to be unanimous. If anyone votes no, we'll have to go back to the main cabin. The vote has failed. Well, that was a bust. The crew member who pushed the button can no longer push it. All you can do is keep testing until you can all agree. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. There's less than 2 minutes. I'm intrigued. Whom will you isolate? You only get 1 minute, so act quickly. Okay, time to vote. The vote has failed. So, I don't know if humans or aliens are pushing the button, but you only get 1 push each. If the humans run out of button pushes, the aliens will take over the ship. Okay, you're up, Captain. Can we get it this time? This glitching is giving me a headache. Whom will you isolate? You only have 30 seconds. Time's running out, Captain. You'll forfeit your time if you don't... Okay, time to vote. The vote passed. Yikes.
history, know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations until closing. In unrelated news, the trivia murder party killer is still on the loose.
Up next, oh no!
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. You just checked in to a game of murder. Only one of you will survive. I know that's a lot of pressure, but just try to have fun. Okay, first question. What would an astronomer say about an object with non-circular orbit? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, come with me. Welcome to the killing room. It's the Pegs game. You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. You know what? We need some death zones. Hey, you, pick the landing slots that kill. Okay. Let the games begin. Pick a spot to drop from. It's fun. Pick a spot or I'll pick it for you. Ever heard of chaos theory? Well, this is chaos fact. Land in a slot or else... Oh, good. The death zones work. Don't worry. You're a ghost now, but you have options. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's try another one. I'm a huge fan of Harper Lee's instruction manual, How to Kill a Mockingbird. Which famous author was novelist Harper Lee's neighbor and childhood friend? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, I want to show you something. Salutations! Welcome back to the killing room. Let's play with spooky dice. Roll as much as you want to add to your score. I'll kill the player with the lowest score, but go over 21 and you die instead. And don't forget, if they roll a skull, that adds 1 to everyone's score. I've been tinkering with this game design for like a really long time, so I hope you like it. It's your last chance to sneak a few extra rolls in. Low scores displease me. Everyone can see that the dead players are ghosts, right? I'm not just freaking out. Let's keep moving. In the original novel, why does the Phantom of the Opera wear a mask? Who picked this? It's time. Ah, the old skewers trick. Pick a space in this box to hide yourself. Don't worry, it's not like your life depends on it. It's time for the volunteers. Volunteers get one sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. Ugh, I feel underdressed. I should have worn a tuxedo or something. On guard! Oh, man. We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Which major art movement is not considered modern art? Who picked this? Follow me. This one should be easy. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you. And it's already begun. The rules are on your device now. Most of the exciting stuff is happening on the controllers right now. So, you know. Almost out of rules time. Aw, you tried so hard to follow the rules, which was like super cute, but it just wasn't enough. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Glad to see you're the one to make it here alive, but will you be the one to escape? I'm going to give you a category. Pulitzer Prize categories. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You advance one space for every correct answer. You're on your way to escaping. But get this, all ghosts get to play too. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Songs from Grease 2. Next question. Lyrics in Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire. Don't fall behind. It's only darkness. Kanye West albums. Time is almost up. Wrestlers from Netflix's Glow. Human body systems. A lot of lucky guesses. Moving on. Constellations. This might be over soon. It's not over yet. You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.